Bust down rolling for the hell of it. It's my time to shine, spotlights is my element. Fuck a plain Jane, don't insult my intelligence. I don't plan on selling it, so I don't see the relevance. You niggas having pawn shop nightmares. I'm light years ahead of niggas, even on a light year. Dom Perignon stain the laces of my night ears. Born poor, but I'ma die rich, nigga, life's fair.
We can talk a little bit, like we get to, but when I feel like I'm getting interrogated, it's like, all right.
And that's what the phone calls before.
See, I don't know that. The phone call just like, did you come a nigga for sure? No. I don't fucking know, right? I'm not nobody here, but now I feel you. But you can strike the conversation too, like, yeah, nigga, yo, you know, you coming, you know. But I get it though.
He feel like he in the hot seat. Yo, y'all niggas playing with me? I try to play, mind fuck me? What's wrong with y'all niggas?
That's an automatic defense, right? That's all it is. But
we're not.
And then more or less, I'm more myself with niggas like my day ones. We talking BS, because in the other way, some motherfuckers might feel away, right? Because a lot of people probably don't speak their mind in a certain way. I might be a little aggressive, you dig? Like, I know me, so I don't want to give that off to the world, right? This is what you be conscious of, because I'm really like, I speak my mind.
Right. That's what it is. The fans want to feel like they smoke the blunt with you and have a conversation.
That's back to, I was just about to say that. Right back to them. They want to feel like they know you. So if you speak in your mind, I promise you, 99% of the people who watch you speak your mind gonna be, I like that nigga. Yo, I'm that exact same kind of way. That's exactly how I feel about
learn, yo, I need to shut the fuck up
feel that way. They're gonna be like,
you're not alone, bro. Like the way you think, the way you move, the way you do things, there's a lot of people
that's the old hustler mentality, man.
And
a lot of our OGs is like that.
So necessary.
Your whole aura is stay out the way. Get money and stay out the way.
But that's so necessary to a generation who feels like attention is the new currency.
The stories I heard.
Right.
Yeah.
They need to see this is what it can be if I keep this mentality.
That's
and
real.
maybe I don't need to rah and jump all up and make a buffoon out of myself. Maybe I can be cool, laid back, get to the bread, have bars that can't be touched. Why am I this respected all these years later? Well, my pen game is fucking impeccable. My shit is impeccable.
Persevered through them errors.
Yeah, speaking of pen game, how'd you feel when Eminem said that he studied your rhyme pattern?
I thought that was fly, right? Because he's looked at a certain stature. Studied my shit when my shit was still in development form. I was like, wow, that's fly. That's fly.
What made you write like that, though?
Being a fan of Ra and Kane and them with them syllables and to be able to express it in lyrical form is a beautiful thing.
Right, but Ra and Kane wasn't as intricate as yours. There's a pattern.
You hear this man talk blasphemy? What are you talking about? How dare you? I'm fucking with you.
I mean, these are guys.
Yeah, I gotta hear this one right here. Yeah.
There's plenty of patterns I could pick out of their songs where they're rhyming just the end of the sentence. But with you, it was like a piece here, piece here, piece here, piece here. It's like you doubled up on it.
Well, I didn't say per se I duplicated their style, but that was the inspiration. You know what I mean? And from there, I guess I developed my own. But the double syllables are serious. But the breath control is everything, and really staying on a narrative. You know what I mean? Whatever you're speaking about, instead of going everywhere. Because some cats that spit like that, but they just everywhere with it. You like, fuck.
I don't know what this verse is about.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's got the flow. They probably focus just on the flow, but yeah.
That's today's rap. Today's rap, every other bar is like a different subject.
No, they write in memes.
Oh shit.
So it's like each line could be a separate meme for something else. That's why they'll go from like their card to the chick to the ops to the this. Because it's like memes, separate memes just being put together. And if it's some fly shit, you could pick out that one little piece. If that one little piece is gonna get you hooked, then they go with that. But for me, I like the structure.
Right.
I like okay, this verse is about this. This is oh, he covered that topic. It's almost like philosophy.
It's real.
You know what I mean?
How do you feel about like song format changing over time? Back when you first started rapping, not started rapping, but being in the game, it was 3 verses, 2 or 3 choruses, an intro, outro maybe, right? And then it transitioned into a verse, an 8-bar verse.
I never knew why that transition took place, but I was like, hey, shit is easier and faster. I never knew why, honestly, right? I don't know who came up with that. I would love to know, but I guess it made it that much easier for a transition.
Probably because the attention span got shorter over time.
Not only that, the DJs gonna play the one hook and 1 verse, and that's it.
Radio influence that.
Yep, straight radio.
Well, when you look at, I think I said this before, when you look at, remember that song Rockwilder, right? By Method Man and Redman?
Right.
It came out in 2000, right? You would hear it in the club compared to all the other records they played in the club, Black Rob Woe, Fuck You by the Lox, Jay-Z songs, whatever, Puff songs. But when you hear Rockwilder, it's about 2 minutes and 10 seconds long, right? But the concept, in my mind, the concept for that was like, yo, they're gonna have to keep bringing it back. Keep on bringing it back. In contrast to spinning 1 verse from a Jay-Z record, which is 3 verses long and 2 hooks. We could just concentrate on this pocket right here. And I feel like that started the transition of short form songs.
I think it was happening.
Pop Smoke was doing that. Pop Smoke was doing that.
That was later.
Yeah.
That was later
Yeah,
on.
but
I'm talking about early on. Like
yeah, but
2000,
Pop Smoke was doing that. Like, you know what I mean? Like when he came for the new era, he was doing 1 verse and a hook. And that's it. You know what I mean?
That's again, we talking about what radio trained the listener to look out for. Because you got DJs who are only spinning the 1 verse. They might only just spin the hook. And the shorter the song
just keep mixing the hook.
The more songs I can play during the hour that I have on my set. And if I'm on the radio, that equals more bread. Because now I got your song in, his song in, I got everybody's song in. I played you this amount of time. And if you know BDS, you have to play a certain amount of time
30 seconds like
for it to count. Yeah. So if I'm playing the whole song, that's a whole bunch of 30-second intervals I just wasted. However, if I play the best verse off your joint, and sometimes you might only have 1 really good verse, like 1 ill verse that everybody knows. So I play the best joint, I play the best verse, his best. Now I got 5 songs instead of just the 1.
That's how it's programmed. Right
People started writing their music to fit that format. And I'm sure there were executives who were telling them, nah, we only need 2 verses.
But there's still, do you feel like there's still a market right now in 2023 for long form songs?
I think
3 verses?
Yeah, I think some people like the art form and they want to hear it. I think fans as well, like, I think I get a couple of comments of, yo, want to hear more. You know what I mean? I guess certain artists want to hear more.
How about 30 songs on the album? That's crazy.
Somebody buying it, right? I wouldn't do it, but somebody buying it's the audience for that. If you're a certain type of artist, want to hear that.
So what's your mindset when you create a project?
To outdo the last. I want to outdo the last one I did. How can I make that? How can I get liver than what I just did? And what I didn't cover before on the last project, you know what I mean? And I started recording, trying to figure it out. And as I record, I can say, oh, you know what? And sometimes, well, like this album, I switch flows. I want to practice and play with different, you know what I mean?
Right.
Different zones, yeah.
So it's all about the artistry for you.
For me, yeah.
You come up with the name of the album after you record all the records?
Yeah, after, yeah, facts, facts. Because then you could listen and be like, oh yeah, this is it. You'll pull something out of a record, out of one of the Flies records you did, and that's the title.
Phrase, something.
Yeah.
What would you say is the top 5 best collabs you ever did?
Of course, Life's a Bitch with Nas is one. Believe it or not, the D'Angelo one. My lady, I love that joint. That's a classic.
Yeah, I got a good memory to that one.
Yeah, that's a classic. I know the one I did with that I love with me, Prodigy, and Raekwon, Save the Peoples. I love that. That's a joint. I think you was there for that one. That was fly.
Was.
What else? What else did I like? I did something with, I forgot, one of the admins, After 7 cat, I did a remix with him, 24/7 remix. I like that joint.
24/7.
And I did a joint with me, Ray and Ghost, that was crazy, on New York. It's called New York. That was fly.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Like that I could see that mesh.
That aesthetic.
Yeah.
I mean, 'cause we from the same era, so of course, that's like a no-brainer. Give me something else.
Is it?
That's like, you know, we all from the same cloth. Like, it makes sense.
My top 5 would have been different. My shit would have been affirmative action, Sugar Hill. None of the ones you named.
collabs.
That false collabs, his collabs.
Speaking of collabs, how did you feel when Cannabis dropped his verse for the Firm album?
At the time, that shit was crazy. Cause he get busy. That shit,
hungry.
That shit was like, man, that's the vibe. We gotta get on. Like he came with that shit. Him on that, and even Nori on that joint. You know.
Yeah. Now I'm leaving.
That was crazy. Yeah. It brought different like element to the album. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Or it's hip hop.
Still need another one.
Still need another one.
Make it make sense. We'll do it. Make it make sense.
Maybe you should be the one
Show
to put
them
the
the
shit
money.
together.
Make it make sense.
Coming up with this concept, put it together. You know people.
They wouldn't listen to me.
How do you know that?
Oh,
Come
come
on,
on,
yourself
man.
down.
Hey, y'all
Come
niggas
on, man.
go
You
with
see,
this
you
shit.
see the energy I just gave you? See the reaction that you just had for me saying they wouldn't listen to me?
Yeah, but you just gave him that energy trying to convince him.
Exactly.
But you believe it.
No, I don't. No, I'm lying. I'm lying like a motherfucker. If I got put in charge,
man.
if I was put in charge, if I was allowed to like pull the strings and say, hey, we doing this, that, and the third, my biggest thing would be just don't fight with me. Don't fight. Let's just get it done.
Right.
Don't fight. Don't argue about small shit, petty shit. I see people getting their own way, especially artists with like legacies, and the technology gets a little new and advanced, and they don't keep up. So which is not for nothing, because they're cool and they're doing it their way. I understand that. But when shit changes and there's new formats and new ways to do shit, new ways to deliver, the old issues are still stuck in their minds as far as like what fucked them up before, like what fucked up the delivery, what fucked up the process. Bro, stop fighting with me. Just all I need you to do is write. Here's the beat, write.
And
Please
deliver.
stop
Here goes your check.
overthinking. Like, right, here
goes your
come the money. Here come the money.
Who's your favorite producer to work with?
I work with a few. I would say Pete Rock.
Pete Rock.
Pete, yeah. Pete make you bring the best out of yourself. Yeah. Pete.
Not Dre.
Dre was good. Dre was good. I mean, you know, you don't spend that much time in the studio with him, right? You're coming in for that record. Other artists coming to do different records. You know what I mean? But Pete, you lock in with him. You're doing more than one record. Like I fuck with Pete. I fuck with Primo.
That's what I was asking.
Yeah, Primo.
Primo's
Buck Wild.
usually
Buck Wild. That's Buck
Salute.
Wild.
Salute.
Who on this album, he did the whole album. So
Oh.
yeah.
Oh,
This
he
gonna
would
be
do-
crazy.
Burying the lead.
Yeah.
Salute to
Word.
Buck Wild.
Yeah,
Can't wait to hear this.
yeah.
Shout out to
Buck did the whole album. Yeah,
Shout out to Buck.
Digging in the crates.
Yeah.
Love that.
yeah.
All these, everybody you just mentioned, I would love to hear a full project with
Right,
you
right.
and Pete Rock, you and
Yeah.
Dr. Dre. Like, I would love
You
to
can do
hear
that shit till you 90, my nigga.
Yeah.
Hell no.
They
pick
make it
producers.
sound so easy. And it
years
better be
old.
hot.
Veteran.
And it better be hot.
Because you make it sound easy. It's not
Word.
our fault. It's
Right.
your fault.
Yeah.
You keep
Execute.
overdoing.
You execute, my brother.
You keep topping your old work. Pause.
Right.
You keep outdoing your old albums. Your pen never slows down. What are we
Right.
supposed to think? Of course, it sounds easy.
Yeah.
Put them in the room with a producer and watch us get like magic out of it.
Facts.
Facts. That's a fact. Yeah. That's a fact. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the bag.
Yeah.
Double fact.
Why wasn't My Block one of your singles?
What's that?
How you living on your block? Mine's
Oh
hot.
man, that was shit.
The greatest feeling in the world was holding my own gun. I'm hypertensive, but all my decisions been wholesome. My independence had me flipping on siblings I stole from. Said I'm just big and loud. Well, half a pound is my silent treatment. I punched out plugs I could have stopped from eating.
piece of the product. That's how a nigga got up. Gun in the mask in the grass, it's a pop-up. I was Robin Hood with the stock, don't get shot up. Now I'm watching Robin Hood and my stocks, they just shot up.
Now you can either accept that or you can get to work. That's all it is. You just do the math.